Entrepreneurship is a spiritual journey. It's like a spiritual and personal growth journey on steroids, actually. Confidence is everything with money. Like you believing that you're worthy, you believing that you have something to give the world. My guides are saying money is an extension of the love you have within. Hello, Earth Angels. Welcome back to another episode of Alignment Academy. It's your host, Kristen. And if you're new here, welcome to Alignment Academy. It's a school for your soul to grow and evolve. We talk about all things entrepreneurship, spirituality, personal growth, energy, manifestation, quantum physics. And really we intersect, like I believe entrepreneurship is a spiritual journey. It's like a spiritual and personal growth journey on steroids, actually. When you grow, your business grows, your soul purpose grows, your income grows, your love grows, everything grows when you work on yourself. And so that's really what we talk about here. I've been on the spiritual journey since I was 17. I used to be in the corporate world and then I dropped out, became an entrepreneur, started a marketing company, didn't work, then COVID hit and I fell into coaching. And then a couple of years later, I started my podcast. So that's a really short snippet of how I got here. But if you want to hear the whole story of how I awakened at 17 and been on the journey, then start at episode 1 and you will hear all about it. Today, we are talking about money. And in particular, I do a lot of one-on-one energy healing sessions for my clients. If you ever want to book one, you always can. I'll stick the link below if you want an energy healing session. And they're so powerful because they shift the energy of what's in your field so that you're calling in new things. Because what's in our field, our electromagnetic field, our thoughts, our beliefs, our identities, that is all signaling to the universe. And then the universe is bringing us exactly whatever is in our script, right? Whatever is in our electromagnetic field. And so a lot of times when we heal or we move the energy around, we're going to get a new reflection. We're going to get a new thing that's coming to us. And so for me, I've actually just changed my script a lot of like money is easy to make and my soulmate clients always find me and like life always works out for me. And then like that's the reflection I get. Like the rules to my game are just different than other people's rules. And you know, other people might say life is hard and money is hard and like I can't do my purpose, but like you can reprogram that with new rules, with energy healing, with subconscious reprogramming. I really use both in my practice because I think that sometimes we can get to roots of things quicker with energy healing. And then I think that sometimes the contract of the block is that we have to change and heal in order to shift that thing. So I really believe in both. A lot of my meditations are embedded with the 7D energy healing. And then I also have guided 7D energy healing. But today in particular, I wanted to go over because I've been having a lot of sessions around money lately and I've been seeing the same blocks in a lot of my clients. And so I wanted to go over some of the biggest money blocks that I see and how they kind of present in the energetic body. And then, you know, I just want you to kind of feel into your body and see that if you feel like you have any of these, we're going to just go through them. The very first one that I see in almost all of the people that are struggling with money is that they have no trust in themselves, no trust in God, and no trust in the intelligence of life. So trust really starts like in those lower 3 chakras, like the chakras of survival, but actually trust is also in the heart. Think about like you have to have an open heart in order to like love someone fully, right? You have to have an open heart to life in order for life to bless you and love you fully. And so a block that I see a lot is that number one, their lower 3 chakras are just not moving energy how they should, but then their heart is also closed to the magic of life. It's closed to God. It's closed to the miracles. And they like have this sense of like, life has to be hard and like, it can't be easy and like not like it can't fall into my lap type thing. I have the craziest times where like a client falls into my lap or I make money in this crazy way. Money comes from all different places for me. And I believe in the intelligence of life and love. And I know that it comes from God first and foremost. Like money doesn't come from a person. It doesn't come from a job. It comes from God. It comes from me though. Like even more so than coming from God, it comes from my own generation of my ideas, of my gifts, of my work. Like my own energy creates money. And so when you have a block, you don't feel safe in the world and you don't trust in the flow from God and you can just get reconnected to God. Like I almost always just reconnect my clients to God because when you're connected to God, everything is better. Everything is easier. Everything flows. The second one is going to be really with the root chakra. This is no surprise, but like a lot of like almost no self-security. When I look into the root chakra, I see a lot of father wound stuff. No surprise there. I have a whole episode on the father wound and how it's related to money. But like our sense of security, like, oh, I'm good alone. I'm good. I'm loved, I'm validated, I'm safe. That all kind of stems from father, even mother, parents, and your relationship to that. And if you felt secure, if you felt loved, like just for being who you are. And then especially if you're trying to make money in your soul's purpose, like making money for being who you are, right? That's self-security. That's like lower root chakra shit. So I see a lot of blocks in the root chakra and even up to like the solar plexus, because the solar plexus is all about confidence and personal power. If you're trying to make money from your gifts, a lot of times you'll have like a solar plexus block. Money won't be flowing there and you won't be truly confident. Like if you want to be making money from your gifts, you have to genuinely, not fake, genuinely believe that you're the best at what you do. You have to genuinely believe that you have this it factor that other people don't believe. Call it whatever you want. I literally believe that like I have an it factor. I'm like, I don't know what it is, but like I'm just good at this, and like nobody else is as good as me as reading energy. Nobody else is as good as me as finding blocks. Nobody else can help their clients like I can help them, because I know that if my clients work with me, their shit's going to shift. I know that if they do their inner work, if they do their energy healing, their life is going to change. And I believe that. And then my clients, because that's in my electromagnetic field, I get reflected back all the time, and it strengthens belief. It strengthens the neural pathways, and it causes me to create more power and more energy behind these beliefs. And so that's like lower chakra shit, but self-security is so important. I end up always having to like put like a rod of security, because like sometimes you might feel safe, but then like you don't feel confident in yourself. And so like that lower 3 chakra work, that's a lot of the inner child work that I do. That's why it's so important. You know, like people are just trying to manifest, they're trying to like visualize future vision. Think about it. If you're only like using your upper chakras of visualization and third eye and psychic gifts, and you don't have your lower 3 chakras feeling grounded and feeling secure on earth, like energy can't move. Energy moves from the bottom up. You know what I mean? It moves like this. And so it can't move up. Like it gets stuck, or it's just moving up, and there's nothing from your creation center. There's nothing from your lower chakras. Like think about it. Your sexual organs, that's creation energy. You know, it's like where you create literally babies, and that energy needs to be going all the way up into your head, all throughout your head. Like it needs to be getting pushed up and out, and going out into the ethers, into the universe. That's another thing, is like sometimes when people are not able to create money, but they are really gifted, it's because they're not grounded. It's not 3D. Like a lot of the work that I help my clients do is sometimes they're like so gifted, they have all these intuitive gifts, but then they're like, I don't know, I'm just like trying to find like priestesses to work with and like manifest their dream life in the quantum field. I'm like, let's fucking ground it. Manifest what? A new job, a new money. What do they want to manifest? A car? Let's say that. Like, let's talk about it in 3D lingo, right? I think that's one of my gifts, is I'm deeply spiritual, but I ground it all in 3D, right? And so that can be another block for you if you're not making money using your gifts. Like, ground it the fuck down. How do your clients talk about it? They're probably not saying, I need to be a quantum priestess that manifests from the fucking quantum field. They're probably not saying that. They're probably saying like, I fucking hate my job. I need a new job. I hate my boss. I need more money. I hate my coworkers. That's probably what they're saying. You know what I mean? So really speak the language of your ideal clients. That's going to be really helpful for you. If you're enjoying this episode, then I have a quick offer for you. I would love to gift you my free meditation, Release Anxiety and Trust the Universe. And this meditation has been so pivotal for me when I was going through my rock bottom, or when I'm going through a moment of uncertainty in my life. And I would love for you to try this meditation out absolutely free. All you have to do is rate the podcast 5 stars, go follow my podcast Instagram page at Alignment Academy Pod on Instagram, and then send me a screenshot of your 5-star rating or review, and I will send you the meditation, no strings attached. I can't wait for you to try it out. And now back to the episode. Now, the next block, we've kind of talked about it a little bit, but your solar plexus is weak. Confidence is everything with money. Like you believing that you're worthy, you believing that you have something to give the world, you believing that your gifts are amazing. You're not believing in your power, and you're not believing in your flow. A lot of my energy works, the first thing that we do is we go through all of this, because we have to get the energy moving so that like I can like move things and clear things out. And like you're overthinking, right? I keep on saying like a lot, so sorry about that. But moving the energy and working on the lower chakras so energy can move upward. The other thing with the solar plexus is it has to do with taking action. And I see a lot of my clients getting stuck in the upper realms of overthinking and thinking it has to be perfect. When we have a really strong power center, we can overdrive that overthinking energy by just getting it done. It's like that impulsive, let's get this done energy. When we have a really healthy and strong solar plexus, we're going to experience that drive and that desire to get it done. There also needs to be a really strong connection from your solar plexus to your third eye in your mind. Think about it. That connection needs to be I'm receiving ideas. I want to take action on it. I feel safe enough to take action, and I'm birthing it out into the world. And so it really is all parts of you getting on board. And that's why I love doing this deeper healing work, because it's not just about the strategy. It's not just about the information. It's not just about believing in yourself. It's all of it together builds the vessel that you're going to be able to take action from. So it's really all of it together. Let me see if I see any other big blocks. The other one is self-love, coming from the heart. Believing you're worthy, loving yourself. My guides are saying money is the extension of the love you have within. It's the love that you have in your heart, and it's circulating outward. It's love manifested, right? It's energy manifested. And so if we are not in right relation with ourself, if we're not in coherence or we're not in congruence with ourself, we are not going to be able to serve from that place. We are going to be able to earn money, but attracting money for our gifts is going to be a whole different thing. Really loving yourself. And the biggest thing that blocks you from loving yourself is a lot of times inner child wounds around getting bullied in childhood, father wound shit, mother wound, getting bullied by siblings. There's a lot of things that stop us from loving ourselves, but a lot of the heart stuff can be cleared up through inner child work, because a lot of the inner child stuff lives in the heart or in the solar plexus, all the three, down three, but the heart mostly. Sorry, I'm just tuning in and seeing if I'm looking at the energetic body of my clients and seeing if I'm missing anything, but I think that those were the big heavy hitters. So yeah, I know it's a different type of episode. Let me know if you guys like these energetic unpackings of different things. We can always unpack something else energetically and where it lives in the body. But I know a lot of you guys are trying to make more money. And if you're okay, this was great information, but where do I start? That's the other thing, is information doesn't do shit unless you take action on it. Inner child work can be done in my membership. There's 8 guided energy healings that have the 7D energy embedded into the energy healing. So they move your energy. And honestly, all my clients that do these are girl, I can feel the energy moving as I'm doing them. It is really, really powerful. So if you want to test those out, then feel free to join the membership. It's $77 a month. You can leave anytime. Think about it for a gym or a school for your soul to grow and evolve. We also have live calls in there. We have masterclasses. Honestly, if you're saying that you want to grow, you want to make money, you want to be in your purpose, but you can't spend $77 a month on it, I can't really help you. Anything that worth having is going to cost time, money, or both. And I really give you guys all the resources in there, and I would love to see you inside. I love coaching you guys inside because everybody in the membership is on the same frequency. We all have the same interests. It's just a really fun time in there. So I'm inviting you inside. I would love to see you and work with you and see your beautiful face on our live calls. And until next time, I will see you guys. Let me know what else you want me to uncover. Send me a DM, how you're liking the podcast, how you like the show. And if you haven't already rated me 5 stars or followed or subscribed, please do so. It helps the show grow so much. And I'm forever thankful and indebted to you. So I love you guys. I will talk to you very soon, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.